なるほど。つまりあなたはあなたで、家賃の会を調べに来たと。
See, we are still there.
ああ、だが残念ながら私以外は全滅だ。恥をさらすようでみっともないがね。事実なのだから仕方ない。
Rick exited the cover and started regretting the man claiming to be Ludwig. No, interrogating wasn't the right word. I was the only one present who didn't trust the guy, so it was more like some light questioning. After all, we already knew that the church had come here, and he was wearing clothes fitting for someone belonging to them. Not to mention that Germany and the Vatican were allies back then. Sure, we barely even belonged to our country by that point, but it was clear that the man was no enemy, at least to Babylon and Batrish anyway. On the other hand, I think we could trust him just because of those points, but if I pushed it, I might have had to reveal the fact that he'd caught me off guard back in the cave, and the fair idea of that was nose-eating. And so I simply silently watched the questioning with a grimace on my face.
疑うのなら、教会に身元の紹介を要請しても構わない。身分証も渡しておこう。
ええ、受け取っておくし、そうさせてもらう。だけどこの場じゃどの道精査もできないことね。だからご足労だけど、私たちについてきてもらうわ。こちらも子供の使いじゃないからね。私たちの上にあなたのことを報告する義務があるの。
了解。やむをえんな。この件について優勢なのはそちらの方だ。仲間を全滅させた身で大きな態度は取れない。私の上司にはそちらの上から話を通してもらうとしよう。
ありがとう。物分かりが良くて助かるわ。
Things were running pretty smoothly, though I was with Babylon. The idea that we couldn't just let him go. The relaxed atmosphere of their exchange made me clink my tongue in frustration.
まあ、問題ないと分かればすぐに帰れるはずですし、そのように計らいますから心配しないでください。ともあれ、ひとまず落着ということでいいんですかね。
状況を見る限りはね。
Babylon nodded in a mildly self-deriding manner. I didn't do anything about the thing nesting in the cavern, and these two were the same in that regard, despite that the anomaly had vanished as if it were never even there in the first place.
この一帯にもう何も感じない。神秘の痕跡は綺麗になしよ。
What was in that freaking
これを喜んでいいのかわからないけど。
洞窟の闇が晴れた原因は何だったのか、さっぱり不明ですからね。あなたは何か心当たりがありますか、ルートビヒ。
あいにくと全くだな。私に言えることは、唐突に視界が開けたら目の前にその男がいたというだけだ。
なんとも謎が残りますね。強引にでも理屈をつけるなら、我々全員を取り込んだことで許容量を超えたとか。所詮言っても古い魔術の残滓ですし、その程度の強度だったということなんでしょうか。
or so you claim. The room in the cavern had a coffin which had aged considerably in it. There was a corpse that seemed to send result which crumbled to dust due to some mild exposure to open air. You say Beatrice's hypothesis was reasonable.
でもやっぱり閉まりませんね。こんな報告したら少佐にどやされそうですよ。
そうね。そこは私としても困ったことだわ。
Let's stay in that forest a little more so we can continue.
釈然としないものは残るけど、愚痴っていてもしょうがないから、今はこれでよしとしましょう。
No, listen to me.
ですね。クラウディアも大事ないようでよかったですよ。
はい。ご迷惑をおかけしてすみませんでした。それで、
On becoming the topic of the conversation, Claudia suddenly became somewhat bashful. She was staring at the gloomy-looking son of a bitch.
何か。
いえ、ただ、あなたに一つお願いがありまして。ルートビヒさん、ルイっ って呼んでもいいでしょうか。
はあ
Her words didn't make a lick of sense to me. Sure, it wasn't unusual for people close to someone named Ludwig to shorten the name to Louis or Lutz, but this just wasn't the time to say that. As everyone present stared at her in confusion, Greta waved her hands and began explaining herself.
つまりですね、あなたは私と同じ所属なわけですし、他人行儀なのもどうかなと思う次第で、これからご一緒するなら、なおさらに緊張した間柄なのも皆さん疲れてしまうというか、もっとこう気楽にですね。ベアトリスさんもおっしゃいましたが、心配はいらないと思いますので、安心していただくためにも、まずはその。
私はそれほど陰鬱そうに見えたかな。
Yeah, you do.
はい、失礼ながら。いえ、もちろん察してあまりあるお立場だとは思いますけど。
I am obviously not the type to preach this shit, but it was pretty insensitive of her to say that to a guy who just lost all his comrades. She herself seemed to understand it, but she had no intention of taking her words back.
亡くなった方々の代わりにはなれませんが、我々の出会いを前向きに捉えてほしいとも思うので、私をあなたの新たな友人にしていただけたらと。すみません。やっぱりこれはずうずうしい願いでしょうか。
いや。
After a strangely long pause, the man shook his head.
お気遣い感謝する。君は清く優しい人だな、クラウディア。確かに同志を失ったのは痛恨だが、それもお導きだったのだろう。ぜひ彼らに祈ってほしい。聖女に異舞されたのなら、よもや二度と迷うようなこともあるまい。
聖女ってそんな大げさ、恐れ多いです。
Seriously, at most. Claudia was just your basic idiot. I literally had no words for the fact that he'd called her that.
何にせよだ。祈ってはくれるのだろう。
はい。そこはもちろん言われるまでもなく。それで、あ
あ、好きに呼んでくれたまえ。ここで君と出会えた幸運を胸に刻み、私も祈ろ
では私もあなたと出会えた幸運に感謝を。ルイ。
I can actually imagine Wilhelm like boiling there, like mud. Well, he's mud, but like, you know.
そしてこの価値に眠るあまたの魂が良きところへ行けるように。
The two of them clapped their hands together, radiating a dignified aura around them.
う。エイメン。
なんだよ。
いえ、誰かさんのくずっぷりが浮き彫りになるなぁとしみじみ。だから言ったじゃないですか。余裕こいてるとこういうことになるんですよ。もともとあなたこれっぽっちも魅力なんかないんですし。おかげで私は少し安心しましたけどね。いやー、よかったよかった。
ほざいてるボケ。わけわかんねえ。
Her nonsensical instigating pissed me off, so I turned around and started walking. We'd completed our mission, so I had no reason to stay in the shitty forest.
負け犬が惨めに去っていきますよ。ざまあ見ろってなもんです。
まあまあ、それくらいにしておきなさい。気持ちは少しわかるけどね。レイも気が済んだら最初の場所に戻ってくるのよ。迷子になんかならないようにね。
うるせえな、ガキか俺は。
I roared and kicked a stone beneath my feet. Suddenly, an explosive sound rendered the darkness and my head was thrown backward. The impact brought me back to a few feet. It surprised me that I did feel a bit of pain, but that was the extent of it. I quickly understood what was going on.
面白い。
It was a gunshot. I spat out one of the bullets. I caught with my teeth and realized just how obvious this turn of event was. We're in a hostile territory, in a place with complicated special circumstances no less. Even if we're deep in a dense forest, we made more than enough noise to be noticed. The army wouldn't ignore all this just because they were afraid of some zombies. If ordered, soldiers would even jump in a fire. And so we're forced to face a bunch of normal people. It was a good way for me to unwind, and I prepared to go all out on them, but for some reason I remembered something I shouldn't have. Specifically, the bullshit Beatrice told me. You know, the stuff about the lack of sense of danger, tying me street Claudia and all that. It completely killed my vibe. As a result, I took a few minutes to make my first move. I was in a half-assed state that any soldier worth his salt could take advantage of. I didn't do anything about the bullet storm that followed. Of course, it wasn't like they did anything to me. I was being completely unharmed, even if they turned me into Swiss cheese. The problem was someone else.
Claudia!
I couldn't do anything about the stray bullets heading for her. She was the only one of us who could be harmed by them, and before I had to prevent that from happening, I failed. Yeah, this was a real failure on my part.
怪我はないかね、クラウディ。
はい、おかげさまで。
Do you want to jump to her protection? First was that Ludwig son of a bitch. He took the stupid woman in his hands and fled the bullets. Then, affectionately as if handling a treasure, the fuckhead let her go right next to a tree.
君はここに隠れていたまえ。心配はいらない。大丈夫だ。いいね。おとなしくしているんだよ。目を閉じていればすぐに終わる。
Without waiting for a response, Ludwig ran out toward the attackers. Apparently, he planned to take care of them on his own. His show of bravado pissed me off something fierce. Wait, this... What? I spat to my side and prepared to join him, but then felt something on my shoulder.
待ちなさいベイ。ここは彼にやらせましょう。
Huh?
I don't fucking clue why she said that and tried to go regardless, but she just added more strength to her grip. And as if chiding me, she continued.
お手並み拝見よ。わかるでしょ。彼がどこまでやれるのか。それ次第で今後の対応も変わってくる。自分から買って出た以上、まさか私たちの援護を期待してるわけでもないでしょう。死んだら死んだで構わない話よ。ハイドリヒ教のもとに連れて行くほどの男じゃない。
She was being completely logical, and I had no counter-argument. Hell, I was honestly interested in the context of his abilities myself. Sure, I wanted to ignore her and go wild, but I knew I couldn't allow that to take precedence. Having contest of who was the cooler one here was nothing but unsightly. I clenched my teeth and did as Babylon ordered. Beatrice seemed unsatisfied too, but she didn't show any resistance to her idea.
決まりね。じゃあそういうことで、バチカンの裏部隊がどれほどのものか。
And so we began observing Ludwig von Rosenkranz and gauged just how much of a man he really was. The battle had already begun. First he skillfully downed one of the soldiers by throwing a pebble he'd picked up off the ground. A rather primitive method, but no small feat. It could be done without precise arm control, shoulder strength, guts. Normally that was a desperate measure that only succeeded by accident, but he did it on purpose and without a single misstep. The movements that followed were smooth and never seemed wasted. Not having a weapon, he used the trees as barriers in a rush to close the distance between him and the enemies. They were a squad of only about 10 or so men, and they didn't seem particularly skilled. As proof, Ludwig downed them one by one, making their morale crumble so badly you could almost hear it. Obviously they were a sad, pathetic bunch, even so, by normal standards. Ludwig was remarkable, since not everyone could take on 10 armed people all by themselves. However, I didn't enjoy the sight one bit. Sure, I didn't expect the guy to just get shot and die, but something didn't sit right with me.
やるわね、彼。
ええ、高度に訓練された動きです。経歴の真偽はともかく、 この道のエリートなのは間違いないかと。
少なくとも慣れているのは確かなよね。
It was exactly what I found suspicious about him. However, Ludwig's movements were way too clean and ordinary. It basically made me feel like he was just perfectly copying the idea of what he believed to be a capable soldier. Batteries had said he looked like he'd had lots of training, but really, he didn't seem to have moved past the frame door. All his moves looked highly textbook, making it seem like an act. I thought of telling them to them, but I had nothing to support my claim. I knew they'd just say I was overthinking things. Despite not using anything remotely magically, the guy was far from normal. You could just call him skilled, but I couldn't help but feel like there was more to him. I mean, really, how could a guy that effortlessly dodged one of my attacks not be supernatural in some manner? Sadly, just like I said, his enemies were far too weak. Even if Ludwig was just hiding his true self, I didn't expect a situation where he'd have to reveal it. As my observations irritated me, this smooth battle continued until...
すごいです、ルイ。あっという間に勝っちゃいました。
お褒めに預かり光栄だ。まあ、敵が弱すぎたおかげだがね。ともあれ君が無事でよかったよ、クラウディア。
He took care of them all in less than 10 minutes. That earned him praise from all the women in our group.
お見事。実に鮮やかだったわね。私たちの出る幕はなかったみたい。
いや、リザさん、ちょっとさすがにそれは白々しいですよ。
わかっているさ。私の手並みを確かめようとしたんだろう。そちらからすれば当然の選択だ。別に起こるようなことでもない。それで、どうかな。結果は合格ということでいいのだろうか。
Bubble smirked and nodded.
ええ、伊達じゃないのは理解できたわ。頼もしい男性と知り合えて心強いわよ、ルートビヒ。だから、お礼とお詫びは後々するとして、今は早急に移動しましょう。ここにいつまでもとどまるわけにはいかない。
ああ、そうですね。ぐずぐずしてたら次の敵がやってくるかもしれません。さっさと離れた方がいいですよ。
了解した。では行こう。君も大丈夫だね、クラウディ
ア。はい。改めて、さっきはありがとうございました。ルイは紳士なんですね。私、ちょっと感動しちゃったと言いますか。
待てよ。
Unable to bear their banter any longer, I cut her words short. The reason why Claudia called him a gentleman was pretty damn obvious. And at the same time, really fucking stupid.
てめえ、なんでこの雑魚ども殺さねえ。
Ludwig didn't kill a single one of the soldiers. They were all tied up and littered over the ground around us. Seriously, what kind of idiot left enemies alive when fighting them in their turf?
ぐずぐずしてたら第二波が来る。まあ、確かにそうだよな。だったらなおのことこいつらは始末しとかなきゃいけねえだろ。顔を見られたし会話も聞かれた。そんな連中を放置してたら追っ手が増えるだけだろうが。
That's a good point, actually.
レイ、
Babylon tugged on my sleeve. I shook her off, since I was totally right. Of course, even 1,000 of those weaklings wouldn't have done shit to me, but it wasn't the case with Claudia. Considering all the stupid comments this woman gave me about the sense of danger or whatever, getting rid of the assholes was the only real option. With that in mind, I walked up too and looked down on one of them before casually crushing his head beneath my boot. It sounded like I just smashed the ripe fruit. Blood and grains gushed out, and I felt a pleasantly refreshing sensation under my feet.
貴様。
なんだ、文句あんのかバカ野郎。
One of the Dakan's executioners had no business putting on these stupid airs. I glared at him as I unhesitantly crushed another head.
レイ、ちょっといい加減にしなさい。
うるせえ、黙ってろボンクラ。
I wasn't doing anything wrong. There wasn't a single fucking reason for them to get on my case. As I stepped on her head, I began to feel a certain kind of affinity toward the weaklings.
てめえ、
They were panicking, crying, struggling to escape, and wailing that they didn't want to die, making obvious with every single part of their bodies. There was honesty in that. It was proper, human-like behavior, a normal reaction to impending death, and it gave me peace exactly because I could understand it so easily. At the very least, they were definitely a whole lot more lovable than the idiots standing before me. As I finished them off one after another, I eventually began laughing out loud. I could hear some of the dumbuses spout some shit, but I wasn't listening at all. Then came the last one. He paced himself and waited like a hound, but that made him more charming than any whore, and I was sure he'd be even prettier with his skull crushed. I raised my leg, ready to make it happen.
いい加減にしなさいと言ってるでしょ。
Yeah, so normally you are going and doing the same thing he's doing, but now you are acting all nice and... but if I could bring my head down, but Rish pushed me from the side. I didn't collapse, but since I was on one leg, the hit made me stagger and miss the weakling's head. He was alive, but the fear had made him foam at the mouth and faint.
私言いましたよね。たとえ偽善でも民間人の前じゃカッコくらいつけろって。
Okay, how is someone who is attacking you a civilian? Okay, you are talking about Claudia, not my thinking, but still.
あなたはクラウディアの前で何をやってるんですか。
はあ
I look and saw Claudia publicly stiff and lost forwards. It was almost like she lost her voice or something.
見下げ果てたやつだな。道理も何もあったものではない。狂犬め。頭が悪いのも大概にしておけよ。
ベイ、時と場合を考えなさい。それくらいの気遣いは示してやってもよかったんじゃないの？
I was about to snap and go wild, but Babylon's whisper made me understand the situation here. Now them planned letting the weakling sleep, but they wanted to do a good soldier act and keep Claudia from seeing something she didn't have to. And now because of me not seeing their game, all their plans had gone to waste. Fucking hell, I tried to kill the mood and made it even worse than I wanted.
平気って聞くのもおかしいけど、大丈夫かしら、クラディア。
はい。確かにびっくりはしましたけど、ビルヘルムの言ってることも間違いではないのでしょうし、結局のところ、私が足手まといだからいけないわけで。
君が気に病む必要は何もない。私の考えが甘かっただけだ。まさかこれほどの無分別がいるとは思わなかったのでな。
I wanted to sink my fist in his face right then and there, but Patrick's beast as hell was holding me back. Not like I couldn't break out and do what I wanted, but the situation wasn't serious enough for me to do that. I realized that anything honestly, what's the point of stopping him when there is one dude left? I mean, honestly, I feel like eliminating 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 wouldn't make really much difference to her, you know, mental situation. So, despite Wilhelm's being idiotic, I would say they're not doing what they should be doing, so stopping him earlier is even more idiotic. Anyway. Okay, I realized that anything I tried at that point would just backfire. Since I'd messed up, I had no business acting on my pride. At Batteries let me go. Once freed, I just looked at them, clicked my tongue, turned around and fucked off.
バカ。今度はさすがに笑えませんよ。
ベイ、さっきも言ったけど、最初の場所に戻ってくるのよ。
ああ、わかってる。
I didn't regret killing those shits in front of Claudia, and I definitely didn't think it was an actual mistake. However, I definitely found it pointless. After all, scaring her didn't bring me any closer to my goal. By that point, I figured that it wouldn't have had an effect. You'll know the reason for that soon enough. I'll tell you all about it, I swear. Probably not soon for, because we are supposed to end after that chapter in the damn forest. So basically, either buy the game or wait until light allows full playthrough to be up. You understand why I found her so incomprehensible and disgusting. Maybe. Alright, I don't know if this... Alright, it's dark, okay? And so...
くそが、誰もいねえじゃねえか。
I think we are still in the forest. I walk around the forest, yes we are, until I return to the side of the pond. This was the place we first gathered at. Yet I was the only one who came. I didn't think they left me, but at the same time I could totally imagine Batteries pulling something like that. Not like I cared if she did, but still the situation pissed me off. It actually revived the anger I just suppressed.
どいつもこいつも。
Alright, are you in the forest or are you not? Yet. This whole situation was absurd. I normally knew what made me irritated, but what I was feeling was still a bit too much for me. Why? Fuck if I know. At the very least, I didn't think this was just jealousy or legal race or whatever the fuck. After all, those feelings faded as fast as they came. They were just a matter of damaged pride and anger at being looked down upon. I had a concrete image of what I was and didn't like being underestimated. Whenever that happened, I'd just go and prove them wrong. Hell, I'd even have fun imagining myself doing it. That was why my current rage was different. It didn't transform to any kind of pleasure as time passed. Instead, it simply gnawed deeper and deeper into me.
じゃーん、お待たせしました。クラウディアちゃんですよ。
Is there forest in the background? Are we still in the forest? I need housewares. Meditation was much like the fear you direct at something you couldn't understand. Also, how am I supposed to when the chapter ends when there's no information about new chapter beginning? Title! It was the most bothersome emotion in my eyes.
あれなんでしょうか、その反応。もしかして、私、滑っちゃいました？これでも一応、恥ずかしいのを我慢しつつ、頑張ってみたつもりなんですよ。
She walked out from being behind the tree and began speaking nonsense that made me leave alongside. Anyone with normal mentality would never approach me after seeing what I'd done back there, yet she did exactly that. I honestly had no idea what went on in her head.
お前が滑ってんのはいつものことだろうが。くだらねえことに頭回してる暇があったら。
なんでしょう。
Alright, I might be... I don't know, I might be crazy. I probably am, a little bit. But isn't this music from Narciso? I feel like it is. Come on. I think it is. Her puzzled expression always made me sigh again. This one though was of resignation.
なんでもねえよ。他の奴らどうした？
ああ、それはですね。リザさんが帰りの足を調達しに行きまして、皆さん、今はそちらの方に。
で、お前だけが残ったってか。よくベアトリスが認めたもんだな。
まあ、確かに色々言われましたが、あなたと二人になりたかったので。
Or maybe it was just in the previous irae as well. The music, of course. I gave her a questioning look. Claudia smiled and softened her tone.
あなたが 寂しそうだったから。怒っていましたよね。そしてそれは、もしかすると私のせいじゃないのかと。
は？なんでまたそう思う？
No, I think it was Narcissus, not Desiree.
それは
Like
実
this moment.
際、心当たりがありすぎるところなので難しいんですが。
She began naming them while counting them on her fingers.
毎度、役に立たないやつだと思っているとか、
んなことは承知だ。
むしろ面倒ごとばかり増やしやがるとか、
今更だな。
そもそも聖職者が気に入らないとか。
Affirming that would have been a waste of my breath.
だから、ルイのことも気に入らない？
I felt my eyebrows twitch. She noticed and made a strange expression. It looked flustered, troubled, and frightened at the same time. And yet there was also a hint of relation.
なるほど、そうなのですか。ベアトリスさんに言われたときは、そんなバカなと思いましたが、これはなんとも、参りましたね。
She told her something stupid, didn't she?
何がだよ。
ですから、私と彼が仲良くしてると、こにょこにょ、みたいな。つまりですね、あなたは私をそういう目で見ていると、まさか、いやそんな、ありえないでしょう。何を言ってるんですか？ダメったらダメです。なんて罪深い人なんですか？あなたは。
I did tons of things that could be considered sins, so yeah, I was pretty dang sinful and fully deserving of a scolding. But none of what I did had anything to do with whatever she was thinking. I probably already made that clear, but honestly, I'm not too sure now. Regardless, I did call her stupid for thinking that.
のぼせやがんじゃねえぞ、アホ。確かにてめえと野郎にはムカついてるが、そんなしょうもない理由なわけあるか。
しょうもないって、それはちょっと、さすがにひどい言い草じゃないでしょうか。
俺はその手の心がねえんだ。
I went and made myself as clear as possible.
お前に言わせりゃ、俺だって半分だからな。持っちゃいねえのさ。愛だの、恋だの、そういうもんは。
ビルヘルム。
とにかく、つまんねえ勘繰りをしてんじゃねえよ。
I had no idea why, but I went on to look away from her and had to stifle a surge of feelings I didn't like one bit. Cleda watched me intently and must have gotten some dumb ideas in her head, because what she said next was really weird, even for her.
それなら、私があなたにその心を送りましょう。
はぁ？
Unable to process what she just said, I looked up and saw her aim a faint smile at me. Claudia looked as though she finally found whatever she'd been searching for. Her silver hair glistened in the moonlight that we could have seen from the forest in Katin. Her silver hair glistened in the moonlight as her bright white skin became a bit flushed. At that moment, she looked like a rose to me.
私たちは共にノアの子。半分しかない者同士。ならば互いに与え合うことで消化できるはずでしょう。
No, that sounds like Pokemon. That's not real life.
あなたは私に光を教え、私はあなたに恋を教える。その尊さ、素晴らしさを従前に。ね？これで釣り合いが取れると思いません？
つまり、そりゃなんだ？
She was actually saying that she'd make me fall for her. It was definitely something to chocolate, and that was exactly what I did.
おかしいですか？ 私では不足だと？
I wouldn't answer no to that. I would say she's good enough for that.
つうか、お前さっきは罪深いだの言ってただろうが。
ええ。ですが思われる分にはありかなとも考えました。結局のところ、私が答えなければいいだけなので。
Now that's just harsh.
この野郎。
Her playful manner of speaking combined with the consent in her words actually left me somewhat baffled.
だから、あなたの初恋になるというのも素敵だなと思いましたよ。そういう恩の返し方もあっていいんじゃないでしょうか。実際、あなたはまだなのでしょ？ビルヘルム？
I scratched my head for. Fuck it and just said it.
うるせえな。確かにそこは否定しねえよ。
At that moment, I grew aware of the fact that I was lacking and that what she was talking about was perfect to fix that flaw. I dropped hundreds and killed thousands, but could any of that really be called something that really made mine? For example, pushing Claudia down and raping... For example, pushing Claudia down and... Something would be in a child's play to me. But there wouldn't be a bit of love in that. It would be an unaesthetic destruction, completely unlike that of Lord Heydricious. Despite claiming to be one of his close enfangs, all I did was break whatever came inside. It was clumsy, there was no emotion to it. Hell, you could even compare it to a cow eating its feet and shaking it out. Because of that, I figured that I would never really have anything until I understood my own kind of love. While thinking that, I felt as for Helga started to giggle. Over the course of my life, she was the only one I'd sworn to kill and actually followed through on. And honestly, she was also the only one I felt I had to kill. That made me wonder whether that meant I loved her. And in order to get the answer, I knew I had to kill Claudia. Since the night I killed my mother, she was the only person who had a soul and depth that seemed valuable to me. If Helga was the one who brought about my rebirth, Claudia was the worst one I wanted to sink my vampiric fangs, my love into. Thus, I would get her to bloom, make her wither, and then take her for myself. The meaning and necessity of that act was clearer to me than ever before. And that was exactly why.
お前の初恋はねえのかよ。
She disgusted and pissed me off to no end, just like with Mercurius. There was something about her that I just couldn't understand. The documents given to me by Zamil had made it even more obvious.
残念ながらありませんね。だってそれは罪深いこと。
How is falling in love sinful, okay? No, it's not. It's not.
死ぬからか?
She was at a loss for words, and her shoulders shook, a brief yet obvious display of surprise and pride. However, there wasn't a single hint of fear in any of her mannerisms.
人はいつか死ぬものですよ。
I want to know what was in that document. A bright smile adorned her face as she said that. Not a single tear rolled down her cheek.
だがお前は他のやつよりだいぶ早いはずだろう。
I looked straight into her eyes. Claudia Jerusalem had less than a month of life left in her. Say what?! The documents were her clinical records, complete with a final conclusion.
困った。これはどうしましょう。人が悪いですね。気づいてたんですか?
And yet she was acting like a child caught her red-handed in an act of mischief. Damn! You know what? Like, holy crap! But, you know, maybe that music really was from from Narciso back there. Because right now I'm getting such Narciso vibes. Damn! Despite being on the verge of death, she didn't express a hint of negativity. It made her seem somewhat transparent.
ご指摘の通り、私は長くありません。だけど、ねえ、ビルヘルム。あなたが集めているという魂は、本当に消費されるだけなんでしょうか？使えば消えてなくなるだけ。そんなことはないはずだと、私は思っているんですよ。
何が言いたい？
つまり、
Claudia paused and looked up at the moon. She acted like she was looking at something precious, as if that was the land she was seeking.
誰かに愛された魂は、その幸福を知るべにして、彼らが思う良きところへ導かれるはずだろうと。
And if that was true, the loved souls wouldn't vanish even if they were used as magic fuel.
でも、あなたに恋をしてしまったら、私は旅立てなくなってしまうのかもしれません。未練が残り、欲が残る。そして、人じゃない何かに変わってしまいそうな気がして。
Like Helga. Claudia had no way of knowing this, but she was basically saying that she didn't want to become a being within me that lived for my love while constantly bathing in blood.
それは、とても罪深いこと。あなたを苦しめる呪いになること。だから嫌です。
She would make me fall for her and just be satisfied from the joy of having done that. She believed that saving you would bring salvation to herself.
そういうわけで、変な対抗心は燃やさないでくださいね。私は、あなたに欠けたものを与えることができれば、それでいいんです。どのみち長くないこの命、使い切るまでに、どうか人並みの価値があったのだと教えてください。
There wasn't a hint of hesitation in her words. However, I could neither understand nor tolerate someone who spoke as if death was a given. She wasn't struggling to overcome it, and didn't even seem to want to. That really bothered me. After all, that's what I was, and still am, doing. My intention was to become a creature unknown to death. I would be a true ancestor, the indestructible rose of Lord Heidrich's Valhalla.
しかしまあ、なんというか、少し色気のない会話でしたね。私もそうですが、減点ですよ、ビルヘルム。ここは例えば、女性の些細な変化に気づいてみたり。
Yeah, totally. I have no idea what she's talking about. For a moment, I had a clear vision of what I had to do. I had to make her just say one thing, that she didn't want to die, and there was only one surefire way to do that. My goal wouldn't be complete until I achieved that objective. And we are out of the forest, so I guess that would be it. I really don't want to finish here, but unfortunately I have to, you know, because, well, like, set up the rules, set up their stream policy, recording policy, and so on. And I guess it's, you know, a fair thing to do, no matter how you look at it. So, still there is no possibility for me to get the whole game over here. I guess I'll be just recording for myself, and hopefully if the policy changes a bit, and like I'll be and other people actually be allowed to go with the full game over their platforms, I most definitely get this there as well. But for now, I guess it's time to end it. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next game soon. And well, if the policy changes, hope to see you in the continuation of the irae interview with Kaziklu Bey, which was great. Bye bye.